So, when somebody defends a movie that they made, they have to attack the trolls, the terrible, sexist people. They can't just say why the movie's good and in a mature way say why the fan base or the people who are negative are wrong. This is what I don't like. This is why I'm here. And if you're wondering why I'm making videos about woke movies and things to that extent, it's because of the way the directors and the actors are defending the movies and how they are carrying themselves. I'm not here to trash the movies for what they are in a 100% sense. That's part of it, but the main thing I hate is the way they handle themselves. And, of course, this is you-know-who, the Mary Sue. Pretty cool they got Velma there. Alright, whatever. It's not all bad. It's a truth universally acknowledged that any nerd property that dares to empower women will be met with the vitriol of 1,000 online trolls. Now here's the thing. Empowering women is great, and I have not seen Birds of Prey yet, and I can't say, but they're going to mention some other things. Whether it's Carol Danvers' haircut or Rose Tico's mere existence, men will come out in droves to demand that more attention be paid to their boners or lack of therefore, or thereof. Well, in the case of Rose Tico, I don't have to say. I don't even have to defend it. You guys know. And with the female-fronted Birds of Prey, trolls took to criticizing the costuming and styling of the birds, which is wild because anyone with eyeballs can see that these ladies are absolutely stunning. Let me just say this. If you're coming by here, you don't like my attitude, you don't like the video, think about this. They're attacking nerds about getting boners. How mature is that? You really think that I'm the one who's bashing these people and not defending against them? Obviously, strong women done correctly is something we all love. There's a whole list, and I can't go through it every video. Leia, Sarah Connor, Katniss from the Hunger Games, women for Game of Thrones, and so on. The list goes on. It's really long. And when they're done good, we love that. We love these women. But when they're done as like cardboard cutouts with a feminist message, of course we're not going to like those characters. Of course no one's going to get a boner. Birds of Prey producer Sue Kroll responded to the criticism saying, "I read that and I thought, oh my god, that's so asinine. It just goes to show you it's obviously a very subjective thing, but I think the world is used to when you look at the comics, you see these women in there. It's always very tight clothing, short shorts, boobs pushed up. It's always very graphic in that way, and we were having none of that. But I think they all look beautiful and sexy, and if you look at Black Canary's June Somia Bell, however you pronounce that, and her clothes, she's wearing a bustier but of a different kind. That's not sexy. She's not sexy in the club. You bet she is. She's gorgeous. That's nuts. Sexiness is subjective. That's true, but it's not merely about the clothing, but the female gaze of director Kathy Yan. In Suicide Squad, the camera lingers lasciviously, however you say that, man, jeez, these words, on Margot Robbie's body in sparkly hot pants. She is treated like an object. Birds of Prey makes her the subject of each shot, celebrating her actions as opposed to just her body. Kroll followed up by remarking these women are unapologetically badass, audacious, crazy, and every one of them is sexy in their own way. I think that just goes to show you what kind of bias there is. It's just silly. It's just a silly comment. But I think our women are beautiful, and it looks like you can actually kick somebody's ass in those pants. So, she's talking about people who are complaining about the costumes in the film. People who are trolling and saying they're not sexy enough. And the thing is, I just really don't like her using the word troll. It's not a troll remark if you're making a serious criticism. I can actually say, I don't think they look sexy, I think they took away the sexiness, and I'm not a troll. That's just an opinion. I can't say it's a bad movie because of that, but I could say something like, well, I prefer there to be sexy women in the movie in a different kind of way, or something like that. And, so what? That's my opinion. What a troll does is he puts out that opinion, or she, by the way, and just waits for a response. They don't care about the response. They don't care about the serious answer. They're just trolling, just to aggravate someone to have them give a response. But what I'm doing is not trolling, because I'm putting out my honest opinion, and I want an honest response. I want actual conversation and debate. I'm not just a one-sided troll who just puts something out there and laughs and doesn't care what the answer is. That's what a true troll is, and that's not who she's talking about. She mentioned nerds who don't get boners. Well, true nerds are people that really think about things. True nerds are people that think about things too hard. So when they have an opinion, they usually have a reason for that opinion. But the point is, if you're an actual nerd who enjoys comic books and movies, you've usually thought things out. Anyway, let me know what you think about this down below. I gotta just drive this point home for everyone who's watching the full video, is that I'm not actually making the criticism myself, or I'm not even defending the criticism. What I'm saying is, I don't like the word troll used, and I don't like the assumption that people making this criticism are just these weird, crazy, nasty nerd trolls. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, see you next time. If you click the subscribe button, maybe I'll see you anyway. Who the hell knows? Life could get pretty random.